Hey, welcome back, everyone. Tom from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in insane markets. Man, all right, we're starting off with the good old euro dollar up, right up against resistance right now, slightly poking its head through. Whew. Right now, the next level of resistance for the euro dollar is like right around 117. Like 25-ish. I'm gonna come up to the top of, hang on here, right here. Let's go right up here. All right, so sorry, a little bit irrationally exuberant. 117.13 is the next level of resistance. It can hold this as euro dollars kind of moving towards this area. Now, as it stands, um, right now we have broken where we go up to so far 116.75. Yeah, this is still the level of support. This level stays stable right here at 116.22. If the euro dollar, okay, comes off of this top, say you can't make this top, comes back down here, that's your critical price level right there. Needs to hold that in order to actually show strength to come back upward. If it does not do that and it breaks lower, it's heading towards that 115, say I'm going to say down here, 115, say 60 level. I'm not too, well, the euro dollar's up a little bit because dollar yen is down a little bit. Dollar yen has been I was completely wrong yesterday, dollar yen. Straight up, totally wrong about dollar yen. I thought dollar yen was actually going to lead the sterling yen rally. No, it didn't. I thought that sterling was going to stay stable. Dollar yen was going to move up towards like 152.15 ish. I got long dollar yen and got stopped out. Yes, I did. Didn't lose really any money on it, but I missed an opportunity because I saw the sterling yen. I pointed that out in yesterday's video. Don't believe me. I told you. I said if it broke up through 202.37, it was going to rally. I thought it would only get up to like 202.95, 203 maybe. It went to 203.43. So it was a good rally. I didn't follow my own damn advice. I tried to do something a little fancy and it didn't work out. So anyway, let's move on over to good old sterling dollar. Nice rally in sterling dollar. Nice recovery rally. Can it hold is the question. Uh, well, it all depends. Well, that's great, right? So, what kind of stuff is that, Tom? But anyway, right here, so we got resistance 135, the figure, very, very strong resistance. Right now, we came up to 134, 50-ish. So we're gonna move this up, obviously. Support sitting right now at 130 right here. I'm going to put it right to the top of this. 133.97, 134 the figure. That's where the support sits right now. If it breaks down, this is a really strong movement upward off the lows. Classic Wyckoff spring on the short run. Look at this. Um, right here was the low. Right, market came back down through it. Boom. That's a beautiful spring up through this top. Now it's riding up towards the resistance right here. Is the first level of resistance. So 134, say 60, which it touched, it kind of came off of, but it has an ability to get up to 34.90 as long as it holds this level. But if we go down, let's go down to the 1 hour chart. Let's check out the 1 hour, see what we got going on. All right, so we got resistance right up here at 134.55. If I take, if I want to do something similar to like a wolf wave, okay, I could come down here, right? Yeah, support sits right there. Um, Trend line's been slightly broken on the 1 hour, but 1 hour trend line's a 1 hour trend line. Let's get it right here. From here, click here. This level really is confirmed there. There's the breakout. So the breakdown of the 1 hour trend line, we're drifting to the 134. The figure, if that goes, it's going to trade down to like 133, say 65, 133.50 again. So this is your all important point right there. Got to get through the resistance of 134.55.60. Then you can have potential run up towards 134.90. There's a lot of resistance up there. Let's move on over to good old sterling yen. Here's a trade I just took for the group. Here was the reasoning behind it. Closed below 203.14 on the short-term chart. I had target area right here. Got done right there. First target. Took 2/3 of my position off right here at 202 like 57. Next target for the last piece, if we can get down to 202, like say 10, 202.15 would be a nice little scoop. But right now, as it stands, it's recovering a little bit, coming back over the 0.618 fib. So right now, as it stands, um, it's really 203 the figure, right? If I look, where is it? This fib level is at 69. This one's at 14. I'm going to go like resistance now sits at 203. Actually, I'll stay with this. I'll stay with this fib level. The resistance sits right there, 203.13. If it reverses and gets up through that, we got a pretty sharp rally. Could get a sharp rally to maybe 203.60 again. Now we made the high of 345-ish, something like that. So it came off, um, came back down a little bit, but if it can reverse back up through that level, it's actually showing some strength to maybe potentially even 204.30-ish. So, just right now, if you miss the move downward, you missed a good 50 points. If you were in my trading room, you would have caught that move. It was I got traders that got in at 202.11, 202. Actually, I got one guy that emailed me got in actually at 20, higher than me. He got in when the marketplace actually broke down through this fib level, came back up. One of my principles is come back up. You could sell up by this high here, and one of my traders got in right there, 203 like 30. Nice move down. Good catch. All right, let's move on over to good old dollar yen. This one's the one that's been a little bit crazy right now. Uh, I was long this yesterday, got stopped out at 151.15. My average was 151.07. So I made nothing on it. I was actually thinking of rebuying it again last night at like 150 when the figure stop loss at like 75. I would have got done. I'm glad I didn't do it. It was like a knee-jerk reaction. I'm thinking it's still going to hold up, holding on to something that didn't exist. Thank goodness I didn't do it. I didn't call it from my trade room because that would have been silly. That's the reason why I actually didn't take the trade. I said, "Well, would I call this from my trading room?" And my answer was no, I would not. I'm not going to. So I said, "You know what? There's no reason for me to take this trade." So I just waited it out, but I didn't catch anything in dollar yen on the reversal. Um, but I did catch that sterling yen movement down, which was cool. All right, so dollar yen itself right now is drifting lower. The break of 151, the figure is actually signaling that we can get back down towards this 150, 150.51. If that level breaks, we're opening up. I'm thinking 150 the figure. Okay, so it's been back and forth. Dollar yen has been really pretty volatile. I mean, in a small space of time, it's been whipping back and forth. So 150 to figure. Interesting enough. you know what? I'll actually, hang on a second. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to say, really, the support sits right now at, I'm going to go 799.80. This is the point. Let me change the color. Let's make it a different color. Let's make it like that color. That's the most important point right now. It's flirting with it. It breaks this, it's heading back down towards the 150, 51 in my opinion, and then potentially deeper. All right, now if it holds this and breaks up through this area again, it's actually finally showing some strength to get back to that 152 area. So those are the points in dollar yen. Let's look at good old euro yen. This one's another one that I'm keeping my eye on right now. I am thinking that euro yen is a little bit overdone. I'm thinking that it could potentially go down However, uh, it needs to break 175, say 80. That would actually show weakness for me anyway. So that's the level that would actually show. What is that up there? What's this line? I don't know where that came from, but hang on. There it goes. Disappeared. Interesting. So if it breaks 175.80, I probably have the proclivity to sell it. And looking for, 175.35-ish, or maybe even potentially back down to 175 the figure. Now, if it stays up here and holds, it's basically trading, it's tracking in between, I'll tell you what. It's tracking in between, say, this high, 176, say 177 the figure, and this level right there. I'm believing the trigger point is right there. All right, so that's what I got going on for you guys today in the crosses and in the specific currencies. If you like what you see, please give a like and subscribe. Share my videos far and wide. I'm trying to build a big trading community. And remember, always, as a short-term trader, enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.